Good morning. How the devil are you doing this fine day? Me? Well, I've stapled my head to my hat because these high winds show no signs of blowing themselves out. It's a big week, actually, for the Breakfast Show this week as we celebrate our 250th show tomorrow. It's our 1 year anniversary on Wednesday, and we will also be attempting on Wednesday to produce our longest ever show. So, without further ado, let me post the question of the day, roll the intro, and get this show on the road. Welcome to the Breakfast Show. I'm your host, Mark Anthony. And it's Monday the 21st of February, and as that remarkably persistent guy just said, welcome to the Breakfast Show. I am your host, Mark Anthony. In today's show, a pair of plant trainers have been jailed for fraud over health and safety tests. The James River Power Station has been imploded. Kobelco is embracing technology to enhance excavator precision, and we're dozing by the river as well. We'll get to all of that in just a second, but first, let's see who among the rich and the shameless will be celebrating a birthday on this day of days. Happy birthday! And its many happy returns to former Zimbabwe President Robert Mugabe and to legendary singer Nina Simone. Happy birthday also to actors Alan Rickman and Kelsey Grammer, and to singer Wendy James. Wendy James. To Manic Street Preachers vocalist James Dean Bradfield, and to his fellow Welsh singer Charlotte Church. Many happy returns to them, one and all. Two construction skills test administrators have been jailed for 28 months each after pleading guilty to fraud charges. The men pleaded guilty after falsifying CITB health and safety and environment tests for commercial gain. The pair were test centre administrators at the accredited DWM plant in Knutsfield up in Cheshire. During a counter-fraud probe, CITB investigators uncovered a large-scale criminal operation involving mostly foreign nationals being assisted on their CITB safety test. Some candidates were travelling long distances and taking their tests in only 5 minutes by means of assistance via a remote mouse. Some of these people were found to be unable to understand any instruction in English. The court heard the pair had profited to the tune of £37,700. The case was reported to Cheshire Police, who proceeded with a criminal investigation into the conduct of Callum Ingram and Stephen McWork. Ingram and McWork were charged with the offences and scheduled to face trial in June 2022, but the pair pleaded guilty to the charges in December last year and were sentenced at Chester Crown Court late last week. Summing up the case, Recorder Taylor acknowledged the fraud had exposed potentially large numbers of people in the industry and members of the public to risk of serious harm by providing a means for unqualified people to work on building sites when they had no idea of health and safety requirements. I think we'll come back to that one at the end of the show, so please stick around for that. The exhaust stacks at the former James River Power Station in Springfield, Missouri were destroyed this weekend in an explosive demolition event. According to local news reports, St. Louis-based Spiritas Wrecking used around 300 pounds of explosives to drop the 4 stacks. Let's take a look. The James River Power Station came online in 1957, but its use has been phased out in recent years. Demolition actually began on the site in October of last year. Would you like to see how Kobelco is harnessing technology to make its excavators more precise and more accurate? Would you like to know how a machine control system can help shape the terrain to a pre-designed surface plan? Would you like to know how Kobelco is helping to prevent overdigging? Well, if you answered yes to any of those questions, then this film is for you. According to Kobelco, the 2D machine control system can be upgraded to 3D by adding a GNSS antenna and a wireless receiver. Those that understand all that sort of thing will probably be able to understand exactly what I've just said.
Axsoft and Svantec are your high-end partners for noise, vibration, dust and air quality systems, sensors and software. To find out more, visit axsoft.co.uk or call 01234 639 550.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, and I find myself looking forward to the summer months, walking in the park without a coat, walking the dogs without fear that one of them might be blown away, and, just generally dozing by the river. I know exactly how that guy on the boat feels. You're all set for a quiet day of fishing when along comes someone to spoil the peace and tranquility. That's it. My peace is normally destroyed by a narrowboat, not by a dozer.
The Miller GT series heralds a new era of unrivaled power and cutting-edge intelligent coupler technology, increasing job site safety, machine versatility, and productivity. It's the added versatility that you need at the value you can afford. To find out more, visit millergroundbreaking.com.
Regular viewers will know that I'm a firm believer in alternative fuels. I've already enjoyed driving electric-powered equipment, and I'm excited at the prospect of hydrogen fuel too. But on Friday of last week, our friend Mick Norton sent us a video that demonstrates that the switch to electric may not be without its challenges. Just imagine if, rather than Tesla cars, those were excavators or dump trucks. Hardly screams efficiency, does it?
Sorry to interrupt the guy with the funny glasses, but if you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button as it helps our channel. Or, better still, share this video with a friend or a colleague. Thank you. Right, back to Beardy.
Right, before we sign off for the main part of the show for today, just a couple of things. Firstly, although there will be no actual celebration as such, tomorrow will be our 250th show. We've racked up 250 shows in just 364 days, which means that aside from weekends, the show has missed just 10 days. And all but one of those were during the Christmas and New Year period. The second thing is that our 1 year anniversary falls on Wednesday this week. Wednesday also marks the 6-year anniversary of the Didcot disaster, so we're planning an extended show for that day. We're also throwing open the green room, so if you have something you'd like to say about the Didcot disaster or about the 6 years without resolution that have elapsed since, then our electronic doors will be open and we'd love to have you on the show. If you can't make the show but you'd still like to have your say, please drop me an email or a text message and I will try to get to it during the show as well. I know some of you won't be able to stick around for that long, but we are planning to make that one of our longest shows ever, if not the longest. You'll be able to catch it all on YouTube or on Instagram at some point later. One final thing, there will be no Saturday Social Week this week because it's my birthday. And having produced well over 300 shows in a year, I just figure I deserve a day off. That should just about do us for today. I'm going to roll the outro in just a second before leaping gazelle-like over into the chat to see what you're all saying today. If you can't stick around, please stay safe, look after yourself, your family, your friends, and your colleagues, and thanks for watching. But if you do have the time, I'll see you on the other side of this.